What's happening, people? Nice one for coming back to the Fuse UK. It's much appreciated as always. Today, we've got Carl Goodwin on the show. How's it, Carl? You all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Doing well. Can't wait.
I've been watching your Instagram story, mate. You're hard at it every day, training, mate. It's good to see.
Got to get this last bit of weight off. I'm flat out training twice a day if I can.
Are you far off now, Kyle, with the weight?
About 7.5 kilo.
Oh, so you've lost nearly 2 kilos since the last time we spoke.
Last week, so that's going slowly.
Good going, mate. I thought I will start it, pal. It's just by explaining where.
Sorry, mate. Train going past the house, so sorry about
that. It's all right, mate. How we're going to start it, mate, is basically just telling us where you grew up and what it was like growing up in the area you grew up in.
Grew up in Telford, really, Alston. Not really much. Quiet neighbourhood growing up. Now, obviously Telford's known for other reasons now, as people might know, but you've seen a lot of that going on. A lot of this, a lot of that. One of them.
Yeah, true.
Mainly into football growing up. Didn't start really boxing till 6 years ago.
Oh, so you never done no combat sports whatsoever?
No, nothing at all. Football mad, I was. Just football mad.
So what made you get into the fighting side of things then?
I knew a few lads that had done them ultra white collar boxing.
Oh, yeah.
The research ones. I knew a few lads that did them, and they said, "Oh, you should do it." Because obviously, I give the football up, and I put a bit of weight on. I had a few kids since then, so the kids and the weight, and it was like, "Oh, you know what? Let's get back into shape. Let's give it a go." So I give one a go, and then that turned into 4 of them, and then we just went from there. Really, jumped on the unlicensed scene, and that's where I've been. Really.
How did you find the unlicensed scene compared to the white collar boxing?
I enjoyed it more because the gloves were lighter, no head guards. Fighting in head guard, I don't think I'd ever go back to it. Like, I hate sparring in head guards, hate it.
Constantly moving it, aren't you?
Yeah. That's where you get caught more because you move in the head guard, you move the head guard back, and then you get caught. It's like, what to say?
They don't even do many amateurs and out now, do they? Because
I think it's only the women at the moment in the amateurs that have the head guards.
Yeah. So from the unlicensed boxing, how many fights did you have altogether? And is it right that you won a belt, didn't you?
Yeah, I won Henry Gibbs Challenge belt. I won that in the October 2019. I'm 8-6-1. So
say that again, mate. You broke up a bit there.
I'm 8-6-1.
And that's it. That's in the unlicensed.
That's in the unlicensed. That is, yeah.
Yeah. So you've had a fair few fights, then, haven't you?
A few glove fights, and then I'm now diving into the world of the unknown. And I with the bare knuckle, I ain't had none of them. Well, obviously I've had a few punch ups in the street and that, but that's going to be nothing compared to what it's going to be like getting in that ring and toe in the line.
So where did the phone call come about? Where did the conversation come about? That right, I'm gonna turn to bare knuckle.
Well, it was probably about this time last year. I seen Jim Freeman put a post about he needed a 92 kg lad, so I was weighing a bit heavier then. So I did it, and I was meant to fight. I took a fight with Ricky Nowder on a 3 weeks notice, but I broke my ankle about 10 days out from the fight I did.
All right, Ricky Nowder's family, your way, isn't he?
And yeah, he's from Birmingham. He is.
He's a good lad, Ricky.
Yeah, and I was meant to fight Ricky. Then obviously I broke my ankle. He ended up fighting Ashley Gibbs instead. So then from there, just went from there, and then my coach was going to do the last show, but he couldn't do that. And then I was seeing Andrew, and I said, you know what, let's get me on the next one, and let's just go for it, like.
Yeah, so it was just were you a fan of the bare knuckle before this?
Yeah, I've been a fan of it for a while. So I've been watching it, and I've always thought, you know what, I'd like to give it a go. And then it's just come to it now, and it's like, come to that point. Past 2 years, I've had a lot of shit go on with my son. My son got diagnosed with leukemia, so I haven't boxed for like 2 years. I come back. Well, I was coming back to fight Nowder, then I broke my ankle, so that put me out the end of last year. My first fight back was March this year. And that's the first time moving around on the ankle. The ankle felt a bit stiff then, but take the lesson from the loss, and we go from there on it. So we've done that, and I thought, you know what, let's take the gloves off. Let's get in there and drop a weight. Let's drop down from cruiserweight to light heavyweight, and we go from there. And let's try set about and get myself a belt in the bare knuckle.
So is your training and preparation been totally different to what it was when you were preparing for the unlicensed fights, or has it been similar?
Yeah. Bits of it have been similar, but it's been a lot more harder. Like I've been more at it, where the unlicensed scene, it was more I don't need to diet. I just fight at cruiserweight. But now this, I'm going in there. It's going to be bone on bone.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be fighting some of these boys at 90 kilo, because they're like 6 foot and I'm only 5'10", so I'm only a small guy. I'm a fat middleweight. I'm a fat middleweight, basically. That's all I am. I'm a fat middleweight.
So what you actually wanting to do, just see how far you can push yourself in the bare knuckle and hopefully push for some belts.
Make a noise for myself, like make a name, make a noise, and go from there. Take each fight as it comes. Well, this one's for my boy, so I'm definitely going back in there again and doing it for myself. The next one, so
yeah, 100%. I'm sorry to hear that as well about your little boy. How is your little boy now?
Yeah, he's all good. He is. He's in we're in cycle 8 of readmission, which is long-term maintenance. So he's doing all good. He's smashing it, flying colours. If he can fight that horrible disease the way he is, surely I can get in there and have a punch up for 6 minutes.
Of course, mate. Bless his little heart. But this BFBA, are you going to be contracted with a few fights, or is it just this one fight?
I'm not contracted with BFBA. Well, go out there, make a name for myself, hopefully get myself one of them 3-fight contracts. We can go from there. Let's go title chasing, basically.
Yeah, definitely. Now's the time, mate. Everything's blew up, hasn't it?
Yeah. Everywhere. It's come from nowhere, hasn't it? Like I said, one of the fastest combat sports growing. Like before long, you'll be seeing it on the same stages in Wembley and that.
Yeah, sick.
Medium shows over here.
What's in a normal day-to-day then for Kyle?
A normal day-to-day for me, get up. Well, I'm a kid's full-time. That's another thing as well. So I'm doing all this training as well as having my 2 kids full-time. I have my son and daughter.
Yeah.
So get up, get them to school. Straight from school, I'm jogging straight to the gym. I'm in the gym, maybe treadmill, bit of weights, swimming, sauna, steam room, jacuzzi, back out. Twice some days I'll go back on the evening at 5 o'clock and train again with my coach, Ash Addison. Basically, my brother, basically. He's not a coach. There's no coach in the boxing world, is there? So,
yeah.
So we start at the bottom together and we're going to the top together, and that's the way we're going.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Is it a local lad for yourself in the gym? Is it just a local gym and a lad who you know local, or do you have to travel out?
No, Ash is a local lad. He is. We're a new gym for Telford Fight Club. We are. We're just about to get all our own premises and that. So as soon as we get that, we'll be back up and running flat out there as well. So things are looking up for the gym as well as the fighters that are coming through. We've got some good fighters coming through the gym as well. So
yeah. So do you know much about your opponent then? On the 4th of June?
No, I haven't. I know he's coming from MMA. So he's 2-0 in MMA. So I'm not sure if it's pro or amateur MMA. So there's one thing in it. He's getting in there to punch me in the face, and I'm getting in there to punch him in the face. So let's get in there. Let's have a bloodbath and just have a tear up.
That's the one, mate. That's the one. So what's the tactics then? Just going to go in there and go for hell, or are you going to clever?
No, we're going to play it clever. Say too much just in case he's watching, but I know what's coming. There's one punch I want to land, and if it lands, I reckon he's gone. He's finished.
It's what I mean, because there'll be certain punches that you hit people with as well in the unlicensed. What would have put them down if it was without a glove? Do you know what I mean?
Some people have it in gloves, and I think, fucking hell, mate. How have you just stood there? I felt that through the glove, so I know about that.
Class.
Then
go on, mate.
Then again, on the glove scene, I've been hit myself as well, and I thought, whoa, what the fuck is that? And that's with the gloves on. So
yeah, did you have some tough fights in the unlicensed scene?
Yeah, I've had some. Like I've had two technical and like corner through the towels in. had 2 of them. That's it. Like the first one was totally my fault. Like same thing, landing the 1-2, and I'm rolling under ears right up. So instead of him throwing it a bit like to the head, he threw it to the body. So I've rolled onto it, and it was lights out, man. The nose was across my face. Come back to the corner, and my brother just resets the nose in the corner, and that hurt more than the punch.
Yeah, I can imagine, mate. So, is there any shout outs or anything you would like to give, mate, before we wrap it up?
Yeah, there's shout out to my sponsors, Woodland Timber, RS Gas Services, my coach Ash Addison, the lads down at the gym, all the sparring we're getting in, the rounds I'm going to get in with Darren Godfrey as well, local, another Shropshire lad. So
yeah, cushy, bro. Can you hear me all right, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's just froze a bit. Where can people find you on social media?
On Instagram, it's Goodwin 92 BKB. You'll find me on there. Most of my training videos go on there. Also on Facebook as well, Kyle James Goodwin on Facebook. All my posts, if I post them on Instagram, they go across onto my Facebook as well. So
yeah, of course, you don't forget people to go over and subscribe and follow on that Carl Goodwin's pages. A lad who's putting the work in and wanting to make it in the bare knuckle scene. Be great if you could all do that for me. And Kyle, we'll definitely stay in touch, brother, like we do. And we'll catch up again very soon. Jump on a few lives and that. And
I'll be on again.
100%, brother. Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers for having me.
Cheers, Kyle, mate. See you in a bit, brother.
See you in a bit.